Hello and welcome to the first of the Toys exclusive Doctor and Dalek twin packs. To start off the sort of series of these videos is the 6th Doctor. Now you may think, hang on, this is just a Wave 1 Colin Baker figure re-released. You'll be wrong about that, because there are a few differences with this figure, mainly on the torso. So if we quickly look at the packaging and then we'll move on to these lovely figures. So if we look at the actual box first, we've got the 50th anniversary logo on the top. We've got the 6th Doctor with Dalek, brackets Revelation of a Dalek character option, so you can order these, order figures online from character. 5+ features classic Dalek action figure. The 6th Doctor with Dalek, Revelation of the Daleks. 6th Doctor 1984 to 1986, picture of Colin Baker there, BBC. Oh, you could see me there. Hello. Then you have the 50th anniversary logo again. Then you've got a picture of the 6th Doctor. What the set includes. We've got a bit of bio on the 6th Doctor, so feel free to pause to read about the 6th Doctor and the Daleks. Picture of Colin Baker there, looking rather angry and grumpy. 50th anniversary logo there again. We've got from the 2nd Doctor right up until the 7th, and we've got the 6th Doctor highlighted. We've got another picture of Colin Baker there, and what the set includes. So if we look at the actual insert in the box, we've basically got at the end of part 1 of Revelation of the Daleks, the sort of where all the headstones and what have you, and where the Doctor statue is. Yeah, so it's really nice. Wasn't expecting this to be the sort of card insert. I was expecting it to be where the Great Healer was, Davros. Yeah. So now if we look at the figure, so if I look at the 6th Doctor, because he's the main sort of variant in this. So the 6th Doctor is mainly different here in this sort of section. So if I just get the Wave 1 Colin Baker, if I just zoom in, if he can stand up, just trying to get these to stand. Okay, so here is the Toys R Us one. As you can see, the neckerchief is a darker sort of blue compared to the Wave 1 there. You can see the chain is now green, and this is unpainted on the Wave 1 Colin Baker figure. And the arm, as you can see, has a sort of darker wash in the sort of creases on the arm, where this has just left the creases untouched. On the back, as you can see, this has a more sort of darker wash over the jacket, as this has a more cleaner sort of finish to it. Yeah, so these are basically the differences. The head, I think, has a different paint app to the Wave 1 Colin Baker, so it makes him look different. The hair is a bit more different. He has more blonde streaks in this than this Colin Baker. Yeah, so there are differences in this, and I didn't spot this. I just thought I'd leave this set because it's just basically this figure and a Necros Dalek from the Sound Effects Dalek Wave. But my dad said, hang on, that Colin Baker is different. I was like, no, it's not different. He said, well, you'll be kicking yourself if you didn't get it. So I did get it just to see if it was, and it was different. He was right. It is different, which sort of shocked me, because I just thought they just repackaged it. But yeah, it's a nice little new variant of Colin Baker. Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of, well, it's just a different paint app for Colin Baker. Nothing too special, but again, it is a nice Colin Baker to have. We all know the Colin Baker articulation. The head does move 360 degrees. The arm does a 360 degree turn. Bicep do a 360 degree turn and bend at the elbow. Wrist articulation, there is waist. He can do a 360, but can be hindered by the coat, and I'm not going to do it. He has thigh and he has knee, and no foot articulation, so pretty good articulation, well, standard articulation for the Colin Baker figure. Yeah. So if we look at the Dalek, now this is based on Revelation of the Daleks, Colin Baker's only Dalek story, by bringing the sound effects Dalek. Now the only difference what I can see with this Dalek is that it's, instead of being a matte white, this is now a glossy white. Doesn't pick up on camera, but this is a glossier Dalek, and yeah, it's just glossier. That's the only difference, it's just a different paint app. So this is basically a gloss Dalek. So like what they did with the Genesis Dalek, with the classic, well, with the first Dalek collector's set, it had a glossy Genesis of the Dalek, and then when the Genesis of the Dalek set came out, the Genesis Dalek became a matte grey. So that's basically what they've done, but they've done it the opposite. So this is now a shinier white. Yeah. So if we run through the articulation, the head does a 360-degree turn. Unlike the sound effects Dalek, my first Necros Dalek, the head couldn't do a 360-degree turn, so it's nice to have a Dalek what can do that, of the Necros Dalek. The plunger does a 360-degree turn and can go up and down, and that's the same with the gun, and is on wheels, so you can have him chasing the Doctor until your heart is content. Yeah, so this set can be a hit or miss. It depends what way you look at it, because you are sort of getting a new Colin Baker figure, well, a new paint app Colin Baker figure, and you're getting a glossy Necros Dalek, which is cool. But this is probably the weakest figure in the wave, because my toyrus had quite a few of these sets. We only had 2 David Tennant sets and 4 Patrick Troughton, and these had about 6 or 7 of these, so you can see which are the popular ones out of the first wave. So it looks like the Colin Baker set could be hanging around for a bit more. But yeah, if you want to get this, please do, because we'll be sort of surprised about the Colin Baker figure when you compare it to the wave one. Yeah, so thank you for watching this figure review. My next Toys R Us Dalek set review will be of the Patrick Troughton and the improved Emperor Guard. So yeah, thank you for watching this review, and I hope to see you in my next review.